Well, hey, everybody. I am going a little bit early. Actually, this is my normal time. Um, well, hey. And obviously, did not mute myself because why would I? So, yes, I'm early. And there's already 11 of you watching. You guys are amazing. So, I put a few comments in the chat. Um, and some links in the chat as well. Those links are also down in the description. Well, hello, Shirley and Ethel, Miss Brett. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Cheryl's having a heck of a time. Hi, Kathleen. So. Oh, my goodness. It's been a day. Well, hi, Karen and Sue. Hello. And April, how are you? Patty, I almost missed you. You slipped in under. Hi, Tom. How are you? Everybody's slipping in real fast. I'm slow today. I tell you what. I thought today was Wednesday all day today. Other than the fact that I knew it was my granddaughter's birthday. She turned 16 today. I'm so excited. She's coming to spend the night tomorrow night, and I haven't had her overnight in ages, and I just miss her so much. So sweet 16, right? I get to have her for at least 24 hours. I cannot even tell you how excited I am. And Dren, he misses her so much. It's not even funny. So here we go. Stickers. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hi Lisa, how are you? Welcome in. I kind of started scheduling my show to start technically at 6:10 because there's somebody else, Rachel Strickland, that comes on at 6, and a lot of the people that watch me watch her, and there's people that go back and forth. So I figured if I started scheduling mine 10 minutes later, that gives people a chance to go in and say hi to her, and I know a lot of people will watch both of us. So anyway, hi Michelle, how are you? So, it's not competition. It's just that a lot of you and a lot of the people that watch her and watch me, I'm sad because I can't go watch her, but that's where it's at, right? We watch the replays. So anyway, I figured if I schedule it for a few minutes late, that way if I'm running late or any of and all, right? But stickers, you guys, stickers are a huge thing, and you either know that or you don't. Stickers from the 70s, 80s, and 90s are mostly what I'm going to focus on. Hi, Sherry, how are you? And Maria, how are you? But you need to understand that there are so many stickers out there that I bet a bunch of you would not even think about listing. And I'll tell you that because that's how I was a long time ago. I would pick them up and they would just go in a in a tub or a tote, and then sometimes I'd just give them away to people, odd ones, right? So it's always good to be considerate to other people and think about them. It doesn't get you anywhere to not be, right? Better happy than sad. Stickers are a happy topic. I've watched Jody's. Oh boy. If I'd have been thinking, you guys all think I do. Fooled ya. If I'd have been thinking, Jody just lives across the river from me and I love her so. And she is the sweetest person in the whole world, unless you make her mad, probably like me. I haven't seen her mad, but I'm just assuming. I'm just going to guess. I don't know. If you guys aren't subscribed to Jody and if you aren't watching her videos on vintage toys and stickers and stuff, you are missing out. That's just my, I will talk about her till the day I die. Her ears are ringing. If I'd have been thinking and planned this out, I would have invited her to come on and she would have come on. She's been on, if you go way back in my Let's Talk About It, oh gosh, it was 2 years ago because it was when I was in New York. She came on with me and we talked about toys. So yeah, she found the sticker books. So those sticker books that she got it in a estate sale down in Dundee, Oregon. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. I was just telling everybody if I had been thinking about it, I would have scheduled you to come on with me. I mean, I'm more than happy to send you a link. If you feel like you'd like to come on, let me know. I'll send you a link because we would love to have you and your knowledge and your giggles. Let me know. And this girl right here too, she loves stickers and she's got some amazing videos too. So both of them, their links are up at the top of the chat, and both of their links are in the description. And please, please, please go show as Courtney would said, show them some love with a sub. Jody's channel is up above, Lisa, and it's also down below in the description. All you need to do is if in the description it'll say at Jody, it'll say at Toy Addict, and then Courtney also put them in. So the first 3 comments in the chat, which you may not be able to, you should be able to get to still. Anyway, so that's where that is. You'll come on? What? Okay. Let's see what's the fastest way to do this. Hang on. Bear with me, you guys, because you are in for a treat. Okay. I'm going to send it to you through Instagram, Jody. Since I happen to, I got to do the StreamYard link. It's been a while. StreamYard. No, I don't want to do it that way. Hang on a second. It'll be faster to do it via mute. Really? It's been so long since I've done this. I know, right, Courtney? I'm like, whoop, whoop. All right, let's do it this way. For crying out loud. I shoveled mulch for 2 hours today, and then I was having a drink of water, and my son was doing stuff, and I realized it was Thursday and not okay, here we go. All right, I sent it to you. Realized it was Thursday, not stinking Wednesday. And so I'm telling you, you guys are in for a treat. So anyway, she went to Dundee to this estate sale. She'd already been there for 2 days, and then she sends me a message. You should probably come to this. Check it out. They're having great deals on Sunday, practically giving stuff away, which they were. And Dren, I filmed a video. I'll put it out one of these days. Dren and I went. He loaded up. I loaded up. My whole Jeep was so full we could barely get the hatch closed. And I spent like $90. No joke. Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm so excited. Anyway, so you're always a day off. I don't know what it is. It's either Monday is Tuesday or Thursday is Wednesday. So I didn't want to be there when everything was free. Well, you left. when it really, you guys, so then Dren and I are looking for Jody to find her, and we didn't find her until she found us. She was hiding out in the back in the room where all the really good stuff was. But I did manage to score quite a bit of good stuff. But she really scored. She really, really scored. And it's funny because I had gone to the Goodwill bins to do Courtney's bingo hashtag bins bingo challenge in November. Was that in November? I don't know, November, December. And I had gone with a friend, and we had found some stickers there, and I listed them the other night because they were on the table, and I was like, just get it. I was getting a new table. And I was like, just get these listed. And they sold like boom, 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 boom. They sold. So what I'm going to show you real quick before Jody gets here, I'm going to show you let's see. These are the ones I have listed. Let me show you the ones that I sold. Oh, scratch and sniff. Oh my goodness. I have sold so many of those, but these are what I listed. I guess I have to get over here. So I got these at the bins and literally, so, I paid pennies for them, right? Why is this doing this? All right. I just wanted to open that up. Okay. So this little sticker down here, and you can barely see it, 1984 Hallmark. This little sticker was literally 2 inches, and that sticker sold for $11.04 plus $4.99 shipping. In less than, I think that was the third one that sold I still have 2 more sets that haven't sold yet, but they will. I just want you guys to understand that there are where did the rest of them go? Here we go again. This was the first one that sold. This sold within 25 minutes, and I took an offer because I listed it crazy high. And here's the thing. These will sell. This was, I think it was this one that she was after, and it could have been the hummingbirds. I don't know. But this one right here will sell by itself for $13, and they do free shipping. But I know that the gal that bought them from me sells stickers, and almost every time I list stickers, it's either her or another person that buy these. So, and as you can see, some of the snowflakes are missing off of that one, and one of the note stickers, but these are prismatic, and they are Sandy Lion. Do you need headphones? No, you don't. I don't know. I don't have headphones. I don't think so. We'll figure it out yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just got off of it. I didn't mean to do that, Courtney. So see up in the corner up here where it says prismatic on the Sandy Lion? Well, all of these are prismatic, and when you go to the back of them, they will show that Sandy Lion. Somebody paid 25 cents for each one of these little sheets, right? And then this thing was sealed. And the gal that bought these actually has them in her store. She has another set of them in her store. But so yeah, and then I have, so these are prismatic ones. Oh, my computer's slow because I have, hang on, Jody. I'm going to show one more, and then I will bring you in. She's waiting in the background. And then these were sold within like 2 hours to somebody else. The first gal made me an offer. Oh, crap. I'm doing it again. The first gal made me an offer on both of these, and I turned both of her offers down, and she came back with a higher offer. So like I said, do I know they're worth more money? Yes, I do, because I looked them up. Look at this, had 18 views. I listed it at $11.35 and it sold at $104, something like that. Anyway, all right. let's remove this and bring Miss Jody in. Hi.
Hi.
I'm so excited. It was funny because I think it was Courtney. It might not have been Courtney. Somebody asked me, oh, it was Jan. She asked me today, she goes, well, what are you talking about? And I said, stickers. And she goes, oh, are you having Jody on? And I said, I would love to have Jody on. But I just realized it's Thursday and I didn't. I'm telling you what. So what do you got here, Jeremy? I have like 3 card boxes full of the vending machine ones. So easy to pack and ship after. Right? You got to have.
Vending stickers can be really good, especially ones from like the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
People love those.
It's funny because when I bought a whole lot of when I say a whole lot, I mean a lot of Sanrio stuff at an estate sale for $24 like last summer sometime, and it got hidden from me by myself. I was like, every time I'd walk by the shelf, I would think to myself, I know that I'm pretty sure that's so. When we moved my shop, I found them and I brought them home because I was like, I'm gonna get these things listed. So I did a little reel on Instagram with them, and I used Miley Cyrus's new song because it just worked perfect with it. But it's so funny because cool. I never collected. I never had that stuff when I was a kid because somebody commented on it and they were talking about the most fun thing was going to the stationery store and picking out stuff like that. And it was kind of funny because my friends did that, at school, and they had the cool stickers, and every once in a while they'd give me one. Or as I got older, and I'd graduated in 85 and I was driving, then we would go to the mall or do whatever. But I never really got into that because I was raised on a working dairy and we worked, and I'm not complaining about it at all. It just wasn't, it's different when you live out in the country than when you're closer to town, or that's something that you do with your grandparents or whatever it is. But I know that there's a huge.
I grew up about quarter mile from the mall.
What?
And so we walked to the mall every day after school, or Toys R Us, which was just like another quarter mile down the street. So we would go to the mall every day and just go into the store that sold the Sanrio stuff was called the Happiness Shop.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would just go in there and just stare at things, we can never afford anything. But
looking at all the candy, right?
Yes.
Let's see.
And but they always had stickers or whatever for like a quarter.
A quarter,
so
yeah. Well, like the ones that I was showing, because they had the original price tags on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some of your recent sticker books. If you guys, she just did a video on. Did you put 2 out here recently? I know I saw the one.
I just did one recently. I sold another one a couple of weeks ago, but it wasn't like 80 stickers. It was all just fruit label stickers.
Oh yeah.
So it was kind of an interesting one, but I didn't think it would make that great of a video. But
I saw that on your
for $100.
I don't know, because I think it would. So here's a funny one. You guys will see it in my estate sale, this Dundee estate sale video that I did. It's not very long, but Lulu, I don't know. I'm not really paying as much attention to the chat. What do we got going here? And show this one. You gotta. I'm not where I can show it. That's horrible. Somebody keeps Instagram messaging me. Let's see. I can't pull it up in the chat, Courtney, because it's in StreamYard. and it doesn't copy over. I can't copy it, unfortunately. I got this book. Okay, so you know when you walked in the little room, the one little ephemera room on the side of the garage, and then you went way back in the back, because I never really got back there. But on the sidewall, they had all the big binders full of cards and stuff like that. I must have gotten 20.
I never even looked in those.
Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you something. Hang on a second, Courtney. I'll see if I can pull it up.
There's so much stuff at this. I probably brought home 10 bags of stuff that had thousands of items of ephemera.
So how are you selling?
Thousands.
Here's the question for you. When you sold that the sticker book with all the fruit stuff, you guys, Jody just did a what sold video for January, and I believe that sticker book's in there, correct? See, I watch your stuff. I watch your stuff, and I retain some of it.
Thank you.
I was the first comment, by the way, on that video, just so that you guys all know.
Yes, you were.
I must get your notifications quicker because we're just across the river from each other.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. It sounded good anyway. If I search item number, that's funny. Well, let's see if I can do this. 3852546819896. I don't know how to pull that up. I'm gonna learn it real quick. How do you pull something up by just an item number? Those are mine.
I think you just put the item number in the search bar.
That's what I did. You have to
put come right up.
Too. Go over to the side and
no.
Oh, okay. Search.
Yeah, completed.
Thank you, Courtney. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Remember back when Courtney used to do her live shows and showed everybody's bolos?
I know.
That's
told
all she did was
yesterday that she needed to start doing that again. Look at this, you guys. $124.
That was fun.
Is that yours? Nope. Is that yours, Courtney? Courtney,
No.
It's Bolo with Olo. It might be Courtney's soul.
Oh yeah.
I have a book that I
found all those sniff stickers.
Unreal. There you go, you guys. $124. What did you pay for those? Yep.
Those are from the bins, right?
Are these the ones that you got in that envelope at the bins? You guys haven't seen that. She messaged me.
Those are the ones you found.
Swore me to secrecy. Take it to my grave, but it's out in the public now. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's see. What's this other one? 23480320086. I should know how to do this. Let's see. Okay. I put it in wrong. Sold. Maybe put the wrong numbers in. It doesn't. Yep. 2, 3. Okay. What is it again? Where'd it go? 2348003720086. There it is. 3 of them. Yep. So scratch and sniff is on my list. You guys look at these prices. I sold this exact same thing right here 2 years ago. But let's look at Courtney's thing and then we'll go super.
Oh yeah, the spaghetti.
Spaghetti. And see, more than likely, whoever bought this from you, let's see. Who did they leave you feedback on that, Courtney? Old Easter seals do sell. Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
So no longer a secret, right? See, that's that's why I said that. You swore me to secrecy, but I knew you released the video. So when did these sell? I have to go back here. See if it'll tell us. January 3rd. So we might be able to. Did they leave you feedback? I'm curious because do you guys know how to look this up? Courtney shows it all the time. You can go right here to her seller information. And you can go here to her feedback. And wow, did they change this on me? January 3rd. I don't want to see all your feedback.
Just type in stickers over there.
I wonder why it's doing that. She's yelling at me right now.
Uh-oh.
Feedback. Why is it showing up like that? I've never had it do that when I was looking at somebody else's feedback.
Yeah, that's strange. But you can search it there in the little box. There you go.
Which one was it?
Oh.
These ones aren't sold. There you go, guys. Anybody want some stickers? We'll see. It's just going to bring me back to the auction bite now.
Yeah, that's weird that it did that.
I should be able to just go to her feedback and that's really, really weird. Feedback. Maybe if we just click on this because that's
I've never
still
seen it look like that.
Look at that. Look at that feedback, you guys. 31,393. Don't mess around with Courtney. She knows what she's talking about. The reason why I wanted to look at her feedback, click on an item. Go to active item, click on an item. Okay. Well, I wonder if it'll do this. I'm already in your feedback, but that's really weird. It usually doesn't do this. Here we go. Here we go.
There you go.
All right. Now what we can do is we can do that. They didn't leave feedback. The reason why I wanted to do that is because you can go in and see who bought it and then go and look and see if they have it. Let's just do this. Scratch and sniff. Let's see if. So what you can do, so here's a couple of them. This was the Howdy Raspberry and Vintage Scratch and Sniff. And lots of times you can go right over here. It's not going to let me. And you can go into their store and see who bought it. She can because she sold it to him. And then you can see, but you know, almost every sticker that I have sold, like these big dollar ones, has been to a sticker seller, especially the Scratch and Sniff. If you where was that one? If you go and look at like this person that sold it's not going to come up here now. The person that had that one big package listed for, yeah, it's not going to show. What else is new?
So I picked up some scratch and sniff stickers from a Facebook group that I was in a while back.
Really?
And they are ones to not buy.
They are ones to not
and I can
buy.
show you.
Hang on.
They look awesome. They look like so fun, and they smell good. But they're made by a company called Morgan Mark I, and they're actually supposed to be tattoos. And for whatever reason, there's no adhesive on these, so you cannot take them off here and use them as a sticker. They were meant like that because they were supposed to like stick on your body, but the adhesive dried out or something, so they just come off as paper. So they're not really sellable as scratch and sniff stickers. And now like a ton have hit the market, and people are selling them for like $1 a sheet or something, which I didn't pay very much for them either, but it's like I bought them, and like you can see here where I tried to like tear one off, and there's nothing. So if you see these, they're from 1984, made by Morgan. Don't buy them. Or, I mean, if you want to, I guess, cut them out and glue them in an album yourself or something, but they're not worth buying.
So what is your favorite? What is your ultimate favorite of stickers?
To sell?
If you
probably Sandy Lion.
Sandy Lion, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, I missed that last part. My internet's being a little funky. I think.
That's okay. No, I said yep. Like I kind of agree with you.
I've done the best for sure with Sandy Lion.
Those ones went boom, boom, just like that.
Oh yeah, the let's see, what do they call them? Maxi activity sheets. So they're like 4x6, and the ones from the early 80s, like 83 or 84.
Maxi.
Some of those. I mean, I've sold a couple of them. Yeah. Let me grab one real quick. Because I did actually sell 2 sheets just yesterday or the day before or something like that. I haven't shipped them out yet.
Heck yeah.
But this box that I've got here, this is all like 15 pounds of stickers.
I have
so
a
they're
couple
like
of...
this.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like the standard sticker sheet size, but they have like these are like dress a baby or like make a castle, stuff like that. It's got like a activity component to it. These are like make ornament ones. So those ones seem to do pretty well. Certain ones, of course, are better than others, but I sold a make a gingerbread man scratch and sniff one for $150, I believe it was.
Wow.
So, you know, and these are all ones from that sale at Dundee, like this whole, like all of them. I found so many of them there.
But thank you so much, Leroy. Those are the ones I shouted you out in my bins video, Leroy, by the way. Those are the ones that are really good because they're not stuck in a sticker book. Like, can you imagine how many hours she spent? I mean, like, that's a lifetime. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. There was a room twice the size. Actually, there was one. I wonder, I don't know. It was I don't know. It was some kind of garage shop, but there was 2 rooms. Like you could park 2 cars end to end, right? And these rooms were separated, and it was so funny because after you left and I was in there going through the stuff, and people were like, I was looking up and the whole ceiling was covered with posters, and people like had totally ignored all of that because they were so. And this is something you guys need to look at when you're at an estate sale and there's that much good stuff. You probably should start going like this because they were bringing a ladder in because there was this guy in there and he was getting all the posters like he very well should have.
So this is what the sticker books that she made were like. So they're like these big giant scrapbooks.
So
and
are
this
you
is one
selling?
Of them where,
this is the question I have for you. Are you selling them by the page? Or are you selling the whole book?
I have been selling the whole book. I've sold 5 so far at an average of about $225, some a little more, some a little less. But I haven't done just the page just because a lot of the pages aren't in the best shape.
Right.
So I've kind of been like, you know.
So like, okay, right there. See those two, see the Paddington Bear or whatever on there? Did she like take the whole back of the sticker thing off and put it in the, oh man.
Yes, it is completely stuck in there. I know at first when I went through the books, I was like, oh, well, maybe she just taped them in there or whatever. No, I don't even know how she got them off
Good night,
of the
Cheryl.
backing and on there perfectly.
I mean, like
I
said,
don't even know how she did it.
And if you think Jody got a lot, and if you think I got a lot when I show my video, you guys, this was a 4-day estate sale. Was it 4 days? I didn't even make it into the and Dren and I were there for almost that whole Sunday, right? I didn't even make it to the upstairs of the house. I didn't even.
I didn't either. I never went to the upstairs of the house.
Let me say hi to a couple people real quick. We got Boatman. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Marie. Good night, Cheryl. Just Jackie is in here. And so when and people were loading their cars up. Like there was 4 people there that after you left, they had trucks and trailers.
Oh,
literally, because this estate sale company is probably, other than my friend Barbara up here, is probably one of my favorite estate sales, the Rusty Trunk. Because Chrissy, my friend, I know you're in there. I saw you earlier. Chrissy goes by the Rusty Bucket, the Rusty Trunk. They are amazing. And the gal that owns it and runs it is just one of like the nicest people there. I actually did a video on, and I got to get that out too. And I featured her in it and everything. And she keeps asking me, to put that video out yet? Not yet, but I'll let you know. Terry, Mindful Recycle, likes her very well also. So she chosen picker says hello. I personally have never, I've been to a lot of estate sales, and I know Jody has. I've never seen anything like this place before. And they were so over it.
I've been to some estate sales, but whoa.
They were so over it by Sunday morning. Like it was like, what was it? $20 fill a bag. Sunday morning started. Something like that.
I think it was 10 when they started.
Okay.
And then it went down to 5. And then before they went to free, they were telling people, well, how about $1 for the bag full?
So
and they were letting you use your own bag.
I was literally in the yard there in front of that room that you were in. And all the boxes under the tables, I don't know when they pulled them out, but they had paper dolls and all kinds. You guys will see it. I'll try to get that video out this week so that you guys can go back and see what we're talking about. Hi, Anna. And so I was looking at him and I'm like losing. I was literally losing. You'll be able. I was like, I can't. No. And then I'm in my head, I'm thinking to myself, how did Jody not see these? Well, I know now how you didn't see him because you were back there with the good stuff, the really good stuff, I should say. Not that what I got was bad at all. It wasn't. So I was literally just taking the boxes and setting them. I had 2 8-foot tables full of boxes and underneath them. And the guy goes, he just looks at me and he goes, yeah, $20 and I'll help you take it to your car. It was so funny. I was like, are you serious? And he goes, yeah, go get some more. But one of the binders that I got, and you guys will see it towards the end of the video, literally this lady, every restaurant that she went to in her life, the sugar packets from that restaurant were in
sugar packets.
And I've never seen. I mean, this takes collecting to an extreme. All right, they weren't full, thank God. But the pages that she used had little slots in them, so they're all in these. I have no idea.
She saved every sticker from every fruit or vegetable she ever bought at the store. Which, just in that back room. So it was probably that back room was probably like the smallest room in the whole place. And it was what, maybe 12 by 12 or something? It was
probably the size of my office, which I think is, it was actually, it might've been 10 by 10.
Yeah. Although it was hard to tell because all the walls were lined with shelves. Completely lined with shelves.
The center was lined
and with. Then all those shelves, floor to ceiling, were tightly packed with these notebooks. And all those notebooks were tightly packed with either stickers or greeting cards or postcards or paper dolls or just all kinds of different paper stuff. I mean, thousands of notebooks full of stuff. I wanted to just take everything.
What were they charging for the notebooks when you first went?
On the first day, they were charging $5 a notebook. And then by the second day, they were just put them in the bag. Just do the fill a bag with the notebooks. So on the first day, they had, with all the paper stuff, they were doing $15 fill a bag. And some stuff they had priced, and so it wasn't included. But then by the second day, they're like, no, just everything. Please, just take it.
I was just thinking I might have had
because they just had so much.
Can you guys see this? See this? How big this notebook is right here? It's literally 3 inches thick. I probably got 40 of those that are just cards. And they aren't just cards. Each one of them had owl. Yes, Courtney. Each one of them was. This one just had owls in it. This one had whatever. And she was definitely a hoarder, but she was a very organized hoarder.
Yeah.
She probably could have walked you right to a sticker if she'd have been telling you where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And she had so many different collections that were like together. So she collected Cupies, and she definitely collected paper dolls. I think that was like her main collection because
I agree with you.
Hundreds of thousands of paper dolls.
Just she took the paper dolls in the old time magazines. They would have paper dolls in the magazines, like the Good Housekeeping or those. And I know you've sold some already, but I've got a bunch of those too. So, but stickers, I'll tell you what, I was looking at all of the let's go back to some of these. I was looking at all of the Sanrio Hello Kitty stickers in the last video you did, and I was just like, oh. So how?
Oh my
this is something that I think we really need to talk about, and and Jody has more experience at this than me because, like I said, I'm not a sticker person, but I do have an affinity for them. I will never collect them for myself because if I started collecting stuff for myself, there would be a problem. You see the stuff behind me that I have, it's all, most of it's listed. If it's not, it will be soon, but I'm enjoying it while I have it here. And then it's like, see that?
I do that too.
I
Put it all up on the shelves and then
yep, or and enjoy it. I mean, that's one of the wonderful things about what we do, is we get to find all these cool things. We get to go and have that wonderful moment, and then we get to research them and we get to sell them and pass them along to somebody else that gets to have that same feeling. And it is a feeling. It's a feeling.
At least you got to have it for a while, right?
True. And you see stuff that you wanted so bad when you were a kid and you couldn't have for one reason or the other, who knows what. And now you have it in your hands and you're just like, oh my. And I loved seeing all the stickers my friends had. I don't know what I would have ever done with them. Stuck them all over my bed. That's what Fred does with his stickers. I mean, I'm not gonna it's his stuff, right? So it's just for the longest time, his window on my car on the inside had stickers all over it because that was his spot. And I was like, yeah, not. It gets old after a while because you got to clean that stuff off. But
yeah.
So how do you go about? So and this is a good question for anybody that sells ephemera, because this book right here that I was just showing you, and I'd pull it out, but that would be me in trouble, has postcards, it has vintage photographs, it has all that kinds of, it's a scrapbook from somebody else. So you take the choice of trying to remove things or removing them one by one or selling the whole thing as it is to somebody.
That's always the hard thing that I have to decide. Am I going to, like, with the sticker books, it took me a while to get them listed because at first I was like, okay, do I cut each page out? Like, which do I advertise? Is it more exciting to have the Sanrio side or this other side that has, Garbage Pail Kids or whatever?
More pictures, so that makes it a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hard thing with like a full album is, can you show everything, but
you are a hoarder, Marie. You're a very organized hoarder. I'm not gonna lie. She isn't. She just has a super tiny house, but she sells stuff. I keep I add to her stash too, by the way. Just hi Mike, depends on how well it is married to the album, right? Mm-hmm. That's true too. And some of these, like this whole stack right here, is all scrapbooks. As a matter of fact, Robert, Zombie Bargain Hunter, he found 3 scrapbooks in the bins when he was there one day, and he messaged me and he goes, "Sending you a package because you're the only one I know that's good." He goes, "You're the only person I know that is justified to have this." Oh heavens! What do you got? Oh, you have Halloween.
Like this book. This has like Lisa Frank Halloween in it, So it's like, okay, do I take those 2 pages out?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I was kind of thinking about with this album, since I haven't even done a video of this album yet, but there's like so much good stuff in this album. Like, I've sold so many of these little
are they flocked?
Like the gummed labels. Some of them are flocked, some of them are metallic.
Do you ever pick these up?
Yes. Oh yeah.
These are money, you guys. Brett, calm down. Brett, my friend Brett, I call her Ethel lots of times, and now we're going back between Laverne and Shirley. I'm Lucy. We get in trouble all the time. She caught me onto these a couple of years ago, and I'll tell you what, you guys, when you're in an estate sale and you go through the office, is that too bright? Dennison Star, anything Dennison. And these are the little stars. And I sent her, her dad teases her and tells her, your friend from California. These are just the little stars that your teacher would put on your papers.
Yeah.
You got a gold star. Woo!
Even like the little circles that you use to fix the holes in your page,
Yep.
those sell.
Anything, Dennison.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, and I actually have that pulled up here. Let me just share this because I wanted you guys to see that it's not just Dennison made more than just stickers. I actually, Brett, didn't I just send you something similar to this? She just about had a heart attack. Didn't I send you some of these, Brett? Look at you guys. You can pick these up for 5 cents in an easy heartbeat. If you can lick it and stick it, they come in a little adorable box. Cha-ching.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
It has a section for videos. Yes, they do. They as a matter of fact, they have made it. You have lots of which ones, Mia? The Dennison ones? Anyway, I didn't have the little thing, but yeah, this is funny. She messaged me and she said, "Are you crazy? Like, you got to ask that question." So Dennison didn't just make office supplies though, you guys. They also did sticker sheets. They did I'm showing you guys these because these aren't the normal things, right? Seals of the world, floral seals. And there is a huge collector's market for this stuff. Like, you would not, are these the ones you were just showing us that were in that page? Like these ones?
Like those, yep. So what I did at that sale was I picked up, there were just all kinds of boxes on the floor that had mounds of these like gummed labels in it. So I just picked out handfuls of them and we're throwing them in my bag, And I sold.
This is why she didn't tell me about it till the last day, you guys, because she knew that there'd be competition. When really I could have just come and helped you.
No, but
your mom and
grabbed
sister were there too, so
yeah. And I listed these for, like, I did little lots of like 20 of them and sold them for $10 a lot. And I probably sold 15 or 20 lots of those. And I still have tons that are like in the bags and boxes and stuff that I still have. But I mean, just those little things like I see a lot of sales for these and I think they're selling them too low. Because
is BCP lurking? Because he always says nothing until he's from across the pond. He never says anything until the end of the show. Hi, Jan. I'll tell you what, there was tons of people there on Sunday. So I can't even imagine. Was there a long line when you got there the first day?
There was a long, long line. And I would say we were probably 100th or so in the line. But they pretty much just let everybody in right away because it was a pretty big house with a lot of stuff, and all the garage and everything.
Oh yeah, the house was a huge Victorian house, and it had 2 stories. They had a deck outside that they had loaded with stuff. And
I never looked at that either.
Oh, I got cool stuff. I went in the house. Dren went in the house. That kid can source, is all I gotta say. And not just stuff that kids would source, because I raised him for the last 9 years. I mean, not that his parents weren't around here and there, but he's lived with me. They lived with me. And then his mom passed away and his dad was back and forth between LA and all of that. But that kid, I can't finish what I'm saying. Jody, just mute me. Yeah, you just have to mute me. It's just like he had bags of stuff. I mean, He found Snoopy stuff. I can't. Oh, you know what he found that he wouldn't let me have? And I only need one more, was the chicken McNuggets for the McNuggets Happy, all the Happy Meal toys. Well, I have all of the Halloween ones except for one, and he found it. But guess what? I just unpacked his last box from our move last year. Guess what I found in it? It's mine now. Heavens.
Those sell really well too. Those little McNugget buddies. Yes. If you find them in the packages, I've sold them for about, depending on the ones, $20 to $25 each in the packages. And they sell pretty good out of the packages too.
Speaking of that, there's stickers for those.
Yeah.
Puffy stickers.
There used to be a time when, fast food was nothing. Fast food toys were not worth anything, but the older they get, puffy stickers.
And these are made by a company called, well, I'm assuming that's who they're, Dimension Weld, because they're not Sanrio. Well, hang on a second. Yep. It says Sanrio on the paper. I don't know what this.
They must have
licensed by the Dimension Weld International Corporation. Okay. So this was in that. I bought a whole bag full of stuff for $24, and okay, don't slap me. I thought about it for a while. I was like, $24 because I'm cheap. But then I was like, it's Hello Kitty. It's Sanrio. It's and I set them back down and I walked about 2 feet and I thought to myself, Jody would kill me if I don't buy these. But these have never been used, and they're in their original packaging. And something I learned from watching Jody's video is that the last date printed on these, or the only date, is when they're from. So I have some Sanrio stuff that says, like this is Little Twin Stars, which is Sanrio. It says 1976 and 1981. So these are from 1981, which is, 76, 81. What's that? 5 years. So when you're listening,
70 would be when that character was created, and then 81 is when the stickers were created. For Sanrio, they always seem to put both of those numbers. So if it only says 76 on it, then it came out in 76.
That's cool. And that's something that's really, really good to know when you're looking at this stuff. So what do you got here? The thing is, you can price the Dennison super high, but most obsessed source themselves. You have the occasional peep that is looking for a specific or a shed-in. There you go. Uh-oh. Do you have them listed, Glenn? Or are they because that's another genre, right? Motocross. Then you have your cars. You have, well, here's, oh shoot, I closed it out. I was gonna show you guys
kind of like special event stickers. This one is from like a mini helicopter show, miniature aircraft. And I have this listed, I think, for like $15. It's just one sticker, but any kind of special events.
But people that have those kind of stickers, they like save all of the little stickers to just like the sugar packets, and you'll find them in the office, usually, almost always in the office at an estate sale. I bought an envelope for $2 and it was loaded. It had Audubon Society. It had Easter seals. And I have sold and sold and sold and sold. And every time I sell one of those weird, odd stickers for $9.99, I just giggle to myself because I never would have thought to list them. And one day I was like, I'm just going to list these because I need to quit moving them from here to here to here to here to here. They just need to go. And it's one of those things, you guys, you may have to wait for the right person. I've had some of those stickers listed for a couple of years, but they sell.
Yeah, I mean, something like this where I have it listed for like $15, and I've probably had this. I mean, this was from that sale too, but this was one of the early ones that I listed. Um, it could take a while. It could take a
And
year or two for the right
that's
person to like.
what is the SCCA? Did you figure that out?
I can't remember. I did, but I'd have to look at the
So
listing. It's some kind of
that's the
corporation.
collaboration between 7-Eleven and the
Mm-hmm.
SCCA and the Ford Championship, Formula Ford. So you have all those different people that you're. Yep.
Yep. And you think like somebody who's going to buy this, they're probably not necessarily looking all the time on eBay for stuff like this, but they just think, oh, maybe I'll look for some other thing and this pops up in it. And they're like, ooh, so it could take a while. These are long tail items, but they fit in a box. You could fit hundreds and hundreds of these in a box,
Guys. I have a filing cabinet in my shop, and I also have this one. But right here you go, you guys. These bankers boxes and these right here, when I'm listing anything that is paper or is going to go in my filing cabinet, goes right in this little file, and I just take it out when I get there, and I'll number it or label it, and whatever's in there goes in my filing cabinet, and it's that goes in your SKU number, right? I have other kinds. So there's a question for you that I kind of already asked. You guys, there's these kind of stickers too. You're looking for Singapore stickers, tickets, notepads, coasters, matchbooks, sugar packets. Tie. I probably haven't. Finally caught. Hi, Sharon. How are you? So, man from Oregon, tell me your first name and thanks for being here. I don't know if you've watched me before. I don't know if I've met you because I've met quite a few people here recently at a lot of estate sales and at the Goodwill bins that are now following me. That this is funny. I met a guy at the Goodwill bins the other day, and he said that he knew my name as soon as I showed him my channel because he wanted to know what. He goes, "Oh, I was watching Laura Caldwell one day, and your channel was recommended for me." I was like, "Oh, isn't that nice? I love Laura." So I have a 1970s, 80s scrapbook full of stickers. Should I try to get them off the pages or list by page? That's the conundrum that a lot of us have.
Yeah. I mean, if the actual stickers are stuck in there, stickers don't come off well. They don't come off paper well. Even glossy paper, they just don't come off well.
No.
So it's, best to leave them on there and then either sell per page or sell the whole book, depending on what you have. And I've kind of been doing the whole book, but like I said, with that other book, I think I'm going to try per page and see how that goes because I don't know.
Okay.
Go well.
Here's a good question for Jody. Don't hit me. How many are you keeping for yourself?
Not as many as I'd like to.
You can only have so much, right?
I have kept some for myself, but not very many really. I mean, once I look up the prices, then I'm like, no, I'm not going to keep that.
So,
I mean, if there were like strawberry shortcake ones in there, I would probably keep them for myself.
So this girl right here calls me today while I was taking a break. By the way, Karen, thank you so much for the coffee. Why is it not? It's not clicking. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly, and I love my coffee. So Karen, boy, I'm having a heck of a time here. So Janet called me today, and she goes, "What do you know about playing cards?" And I go, "I know that some of them are worth a lot of money, but I haven't really delved into it because I said I just I can't. Hello. I can't I know enough to know that I know what to pick up, but I told her, I said, I just can't do it because there's so. So I sent her off to Marty, Jiminy Flippit, and a couple other people to see if she could get her questions answered.
Oh, Brett's right here. Brett said some of the 80s sticker books themselves are desirable, which is true. And that could definitely increase the value if you have certain sticker books. I
do agree. Rem, is that correct? OFW vlog. Welcome in and thank you so much. It's nice to meet you. Here's
now this one
my God, is that Lisa Frank?
That's a Lisa Frank. This is actually my childhood sticker book.
So I was going to say somebody. That does not surprise me. This is Spruce and Gussie Jenny. She found some of her 90s vintage Hello Kitty and Co. collect. Uh-oh. I'm keeping them. Already didn't know. Okay, well. Nice to meet you, Stephen. Yeah, thanks for being here.
I feel like this book could go pretty well, but I'm not selling it.
I kind of, it's different when it's yours, right?
Right. I mean, there's a lot of Lisa Frank stickers in here.
Z100, I have one of those listed.
Oh, yeah.
That was the station. That was our station, Z100, man. You listen to that in middle school and high school.
Oh, yeah. That was the only station pretty much, right? Nobody listened to anything else but Z100.
Well, I lived in the country, so that's not true. It was 99.5 and 98.5 the country stations. Couple, yep. 98.5 right there. Telling you.
These two.
Swap cards. Some people just collect one playing card from each deck, depending on the design on the back of the cards. There you go, Jan.
And people collect jokers. If you find a deck that's not complete, I have just a pile over here of jokers that I'm going to put together and just sell the jokers because people collect jokers. It's just jokers.
Yeah. and it's
really station stickers are good too.
Let's see. I gotta remember. Stephen, I buy storage units and have collected all the stickers for a few years because I hate to just toss them. Then I found you guys tonight and I feel like you found your people. And Jody actually is from Oregon, in Oregon, live from the Channel 12 Oregon News Center. And I just live across the bridge in Vancouver. So absolutely. Yeah. Looks like she found some Ace of Spades originally had to be purchased from the government to prevent duplication. It was a registration of the deck. See, now she's going to be the expert on cards because her mother had a lot of them and she inherited them. So stickers are, you're from Gladstone. Nice to meet you. Well, you found your match. So here's a question for you. Where are you going to sell those stickers at? Because Jody's closer to you than I am.
I might be interested in a pile of stickers.
Yeah, you can leave me a message here, and you can also contact both of us on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Yeah, you might as well, right? Everybody's going to be getting a hold of you. So I don't know, Stephen, if you sell on eBay or Mercari or all of those, hey, you might as well source when you can, you guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Find us on Instagram. My links are down below. And I also have Jody's, YouTube channel down below, and all of her links are in her YouTube channel as well. So, well, hello there, Miss Chicago lady. How are you, Lori? So there you go. They continued after the tax was lifted to decorate and place seals on the ace of spades. That's good to know. Now maybe I'm gonna have to see what she did here. Did you see what she did here? Because now I'm gonna be looking at cards. Thanks, Jan. I love you. And I'm talking about plain old decks of cards. They have, what do you call that? A flip top that tucks in. Isn't that what you called that earlier, Jan? See, I don't know everything, you guys. There's no way to. That's why you have people like Jody and Jan and other people that look into stuff. But when you don't know, maybe you know somebody else that does. So one of the other, let's see, let's go. We did vintage flocked. No, we didn't. I kind of showed these cards right here. These stickers right here are all flocked, and they're from, or some people call them fuzzy stickers, right? Here's fuzzy stickers. And these are the, who are these guys? The shirt tails, anything shirt tails, all of this stuff from
shirt tails. Yeah.
Yep. If you find the plush, any of that stuff, these guys can go for some good money. But here you go. Also, we have Sandy Lion.
Yeah.
And she sells like crazy. Another one that's real close to Sandy Lion is Mrs. Grossman's. And a lot of her stickers were on a roll. Isn't that right? They came they were in a box at the store, and you just tore off one, and it was 25, whatever their price was.
25 cents or 15 cents or whatever. And those sticker collectors call the little sheet that you pulled off a roll, they call it a mod.
Yes. I noticed, but like this sheet right here, this would be one mod, one little tiny piece. And I'm telling you guys, this is 2 inches by 2 inches. That's how big that is. And $8.99. So right here, she had 1, 2, 3 of them, and it's missing the paw prints. But I can guarantee you she'll sell that for some, what she got it listed for. Let's go look and see. $10. I personally, and free shipping. So this could be a gal. Yep, she'd make an offer. This could be that this is what she sells is only stickers. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. A lot of these guys will take these stickers and they will cut, especially if it's scratch and sniff. They will buy your 3 scratch and sniff stickers and they will cut them and they will sell each one of them separately. So this is her niche. This is all she does. So when you list your items, see, here we go. She's got 1 module right here in this $275. Wonder how many. DJ Slumpy's Sticker Emporium, 16,000 items sold, 480 followers. I don't see where it should tell me how many items she has listed, but it's not, and I'm not gonna worry about it at this moment. But look at these ones right here. Look at Santa's beard. Large lot of flocked Christmas gummed seal sticker. $9.95. That's what Santa would go for all alone, in my opinion. But who am I? I just know that when I list a lot, like, okay, I'm about to lose my mind here. Is this for all of these?
No, I think it's you can pick which one if you look on there's a pull down menu there. Yeah.
Yep, I see it now. I was gonna say, are you kidding me?
I'm sure they're probably all different prices.
503. Yeah, right. So
yeah, I don't like those kind of listings that they have on Etsy. They're kind of deceiving, I think.
I think so too. So here you go, guys. 1980s, 1990s, 2000 Hallmark Halloween fuzzy flocked. This is Etsy again, and it's probably another, select a style, but flocked kitties are sold out. Go figure. And she sold them at $12 per sheet, which I don't know at this point in time, anything Halloween that's vintage like this. These are from 1984. I can just barely read it. You guys aren't going to be able to see it down here. So here's more and more and more. And Hug a Bunch vintage. All of these little, so huggable. All of these little weird isn't the right word. Niche, like people who like you are a strawberry shortcake. That's your jive. That's your real jive. Somebody, this is their real jive. These little Hug a Bunch vintage Hallmarks. And then you have Puffalumps, and I mean, we could just go on. Snoopy is a huge one. Snoopy will never, and here you go with, with these guys, and the prices for these stickers is unreal. Literally.
Oh, yeah. Some of the sticker, like the Sanrio in the last book that I had, just opening up that book, like I'm excited to see the stickers in there, but also it kind of makes me sick because I know if I had those stickers just on a sheet, it could be like $100. But because they're in the book and it's on the wrong kind of paper too. And it's kind of ruined the stickers. Ugh,
do I take this and sell these because it's already broken up? Here, I already kind of have an idea what I'm going to do. Do I sell these by the sheet? Because the plastic is, see what's happened here?
Yeah, if it's open, I would sell them by the sheet. And then just sell one sheet
so much.
Package with the package.
You loved Hug a Bunch? I don't even remember Hug a Bunch. But I didn't watch a lot of TV either. So these, my little twin star is a lot of people who don't know. They just think, I remember looking at Hello Kitty stuff and all of that, and I just thought to myself, who would want to buy that? Okay, don't kill me, you guys. When I would go to town with my friends, right? I was the one driving. I had the car, I had the license, and we would go to the mall, and my girlfriend was all in Michael Jackson, everything Michael Jackson, and then she would be onto these. There was a store there at the Vancouver Mall that had all of this kind of stuff, and I'd be like, who wants this cheap crap? Because that's what it seemed like to me, because it was all like, little plastic, but it was, I mean, whether it was or not, who knows, it doesn't matter. And part of me, that kid in me that never got stuff like this because we just didn't, it wasn't anything, would look at it and think that is so cool. And then I would think it would get so ruined so fast because it's just plastic and stuff. But, like I said, I was raised in a different environment. My sister's 6 years older than me, and it was her, 2 boys, me and another boy. And then all of my cousins were mostly guys. So, that's where that goes. But it's so very, I don't want to generalize something and say feminine, but there's something about it that just made me feel like a girl that I never, because I was a tomboy. I was all the way a tomboy. I had a motorcycle, I had a dirt bike. We did all that stuff, but and I very seldom went over to my friend's house because I never had time to. There was something going on, but to go in the stores and look at that stuff, and I would look at it, and my friends would buy it, and sometimes I'd get a sticker and put it, on my binder or something like that. But yep, Tupperware is just plastic. You are correct. So, but Sanrio is a huge thing. All Sanrio, and then you don't just have white Hello Kitty, you have the This one, right?
Oh yeah, that's
Choco Cat.
Choco Cat. There's tons of Sanrio characters. I mean, they have main ones that you see all the time, like Hello Kitty and My Melody and Little Twin Stars, but especially during the 80s, they really experimented a lot with characters. And so sometimes you see something, you don't even necessarily recognize it as a Sanrio character, but then those ones can be worth
$100.
a lot more because, they're more rare.
So I have some of these. I have the little telephone book, address telephone.
I had,
but she wrote in them in pencil, so I don't care.
Yeah, collectors probably won't care either, but
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. I will obviously. Guys, they're letting me have it now. I told you they were coming after me. They're gonna come. What's this? Janet, abalone juice. So yeah, it's just like with all of the cartoons. Like you don't want to find Minnie and Mickey. You want to find Goofy, and like here's a good one right here.
Oh yeah, Tuxedo Sam. That's a good one.
So, familiarize yourself with these. I don't know what you never know what's going to happen when you pull up Pinterest.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that that one grouping had these Sandy Lion kitty cats in it. That's the one that sold really fast. 1070 for, they're rare. And I knew they were. But, here's the deal. I wanted to get rid of them. I wanted to get rid of them fast. And somebody else can come swoop in and do what they do because that's their niche. And I'm okay with that because I've made a profit. Here's another good one right here, similar to what we just had.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Sanrio Hello Kitty Addict. The introduction. Oh, my goodness. This might be the place to go if you need to know. She's got all.
Yeah.
You better check this website out here. Let's see. Can I copy? I cannot. Yes, I can. Oh, it's not secure, but Sanrio Addict. Otherwise, I would put it in there for you guys. I don't want anybody telling me that here's one I've never seen before, which means absolutely nothing. Oh, wow. Here's another. This is Reddit. It's a good place to go to do research, you guys. Rainbow Circus. It's like, what the heck happened? Rainbow Circus. There's a lot to unpack here. So there you go. There's a whole thing. I need to get out of here. They're going to dog me all the way through.
I've seen that one.
So there you go. Reddit, Vintage Sanrio Rainbow Circus. If you need to go check that out, write it down. Save your sticker albums. Sanrio Wiki shout. You guys, it is, and if you think that these sites for Hello Kitty are crazy, every stinking same with Strawberry Shortcake. Same with My Little Pony, Puffalumps, all of these guys, and they all had stickers. And Snoopy, there's a guild for Snoopy. I bought a box of stickers at an auction the end of November. Rainbow Bright, there's another one. Strawberry Shortcake, Hello Kitty, so many, 100 sealed packs. I've sold them so cheap, but I've made close to $1,000. Do you have any of the Strawberry Shortcake ones left? I know somebody who'd like to have them.
What do you got there?
From you right here. just trying to help out a friend. Sentimental Circus is a more recent. Ooh, I don't know about that one. I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you, Miss Jen. Puffy stickers. Yes. Puffy stickers. Sentimental Circus. Let's look that up. What did she say that was?
Sentimental Circus.
Huh. Sentimental Circus. I have never. Oh, well, aren't those cute? There you go. There's another one for each. Look at those little tiny. Let's see. Look at those. Oh, those are cute. Here we go.
Neat. I don't think I've ever heard of
See, we're all learning stuff. Thanks for sharing that. Who was that just shared that? Who was that? Ty. Thank you, Ty. Hi, Sherry. How are you? How are you? Ollie stickers with liquid. Uh-oh. Sherry's, you're going to have to meet Sherry one of these days. She moved up here from Sacramento and she sells on Posh. Ollie stickers. OLLIE. Let's see. That's right. Ollie stickers. Ollie vintage roly poly. Ollie Sandy Lion stickers. Where did she go? Ollie. Oh, yes. Ollie stickers. I know what she's talking about.
Oh, roly poly oly. Yeah.
Like this. Is this one got? Yeah. See that? If you touch this, it'll move around and change colors. Yes. Thank you, Sandy. I mean, Sherry. Wow.
My first bolo of stickers that I ever found was these stickers. I was on a trip to the beach and I stopped at a pharmacy, like a mom and pop pharmacy, and they had some stickers from the 80s in their toy section that had probably been sitting there for 25 years, And I bought all the packs of these and sold them all for $175 a pack, like the next day.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This one right here too. And I will attest to this because I worked in the industry where we wore hard hats. And I had a lot of stickers. I will have to say this. When I worked at the steel mill, I had a lot of stickers on my hard hat because my supervisor was not a very nice person. And most of them pertained to him in one way, shape, or another. And he would always go, "Oh, those stickers are so cute." And I would just giggle to myself, all right. And I did not I got rid of my hard hats when I moved from the farm. So, but yes, these ones right here. And I believe, 80s Mystics, Ollie's Liquid Crystal. This one was restored, so I wonder what they did to it. Let's see. When I found it, it was stuck on a regular piece of paper. I removed it and ran it through a Xyron sticker maker to make it sticky again. So it's not on its original backing. Well, isn't that interesting? We'd all just learned a Xyron sticker maker. I have one of those in my storage from the Uh-oh.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Do you still have them? Hey, Greg, how are you, buddy? Greg was telling me the other day that he still has a bunch of them. Uh-oh. Glenn, my hard hat is vintage. It's 22 years old with stickers from the different mills. Yep. Mm-hmm. We didn't have to wear them at Freightliner, but we had to wear them at the steel mill, and I had to wear them at all the refineries. I mean, you once you were on the grounds at the refinery, you had to have it on whether you were in a vehicle or not, or you would be escorted out and you would not be let back in. Look at these, you guys. So when you see these and you touch them, it moves. These are cool too. Water liquid shaker stickers filled with confetti and glitter. Those are interesting. Happy birthday. And it just really doesn't matter. So I wanted to, what else we did? We talked about Flocked. We talked about Dennison. But here's Mrs. Grossman. Let's talk about her for a little bit. Look at, no joke, you guys. This is somebody that does not want to deal with. And they're not.
That's a lot.
All of these are not Mrs. Grossman. I can tell you that right now, because the ones that are missus Grossman are down here in these areas. She's got a lot of stickers. I think here's Mrs. Grossman right here. Those bows and the pandas, I think. Let's see. Those are not. There's some Barbie ones. There's some Mrs. Grossman's right there. They're shoes. There's the hearts. There's another one, and then there's Mrs. Grossman. But that wasn't a very good. These are Mrs. Grossman. Look at. And just like the backing will have her name on the back of them.
Mm-hmm.
It will have Mrs. Grossman, just like Sandy Lion does. Really would like to get a really, well, do you have some there, Jody? Here we go.
I'm looking to see if I do.
Okay, so here you go, you guys. And when they're in the seals, let's just do this because I have some listed. I'll show you some of the odd ones. I had this pulled up. I was going to show everybody earlier. All right. I just see there's my Z100 Portland sticker. Mighty Beans. They should have been like right here. We go, Mrs. Grossman. There you go. See this right here? Mrs. Grossman's 1/2 yard stickers by the yard. So some of these are missing. Now you can see the little perforation in there. Let's see. I took a picture of the back. On the back, it has this. It has her symbol. This was a sheet of hearts that they cut in half, and I just, there we go. That's better. And I just made it look like I put it together like it was, and this one was missing some, so whoever it was, used a few of them. And these are bought at a store called J.K. Gill, which I don't know we had here. It was kind of an interesting one. What the
Stationary.
heck? You snuck in. Kristen snuck in. Hey, Kristen, how are you, girlfriend? You guys, Kristen dropped the link for your podcast tomorrow. It's the Let's Do Lunch podcast tomorrow at 11 my time. Do you still have? You'd love to have your sticker book. Oh, so I guess I won't insult and injure you, because obviously you do not. Uh-oh. Found the mother load of smelly stickers. Yes, she did. She did. So
such good ones
here. Let's just look at a few of the other odd ones that I have. If it will open, if it will go back here, because I want you guys to understand. These right here are classical. All three are classical Portland We Love Music stickers. And they're to put on your windows. I've already sold once. I had some. I've already sold some. And then the Audubon Society and Ducks Unlimited, and here we go. FAA, Federal Aviation USA. All of these weird ones I got in one estate sale, and I have sold them. Sold so many of them, like this one right here. Somebody that's in this is going to see it someday, and they're going to want it because it's cool. And I'm going to have it for them because I listed it. Oh, you had puffies. You had Google eyes. Oh, so something to note in all of this, as in everything that we do here, is you are selling memories. We are selling memories to people. Us vintage sellers of these kind of items, or whatever it is of items, this kind of stuff, you're selling a memory to somebody. You're selling them their childhood. You're selling them a trip to the store with their grandmother or their grandfather or their mom or their dad or their aunt or somebody special. You're selling them maybe the Sunday school teacher gave them one of these stickers and they've never forgotten it. You're selling a memory when you find these things and you're selling them, because people are not going to use them. Very few people are going to use them. Jody has another channel. I don't know if a lot of you guys know about it. And it's brilliant. And I'm going to let you talk about
that. It's called Advertising Addict. And I'm not like, I don't have, well, some of the stuff is I have on my, in my eBay store because I sell lots of ephemera, but a lot of it is just stuff that I had scanned over the years because I just thought it was cool, but it's advertising, it's catalogs or just magazine pages or whatever that I saved over the years that I thought was so cool. And so I just, most of the videos on there are just scanned pages of catalogs or whatever.
Okay, stop. They're what? They're what? They're scanned pages. I want you guys to understand that if you have a scanner or you have access to a scanner and you find something like this, now this is a repop. It's from 1902, but I actually have a Montgomery Ward's real one from the early 1900s. This one was redone in 1970, or it'll tell me here 1969. So it's still it's 54. Just saying, I can do the math.
Those still sell pretty well, though.
Scan these pages in, or you could, maybe it's fallen apart. Maybe the bugs or whatever ate these pages. People will still buy that page or that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Go watch Jody's what sold video for January, and you will see what I'm talking about. And there are people like 360 Vintage Co. Man, that guy's amazing. He makes some of the most incredible jewelry. But they do blacksmithing. People do blacksmithing, and sometimes the only ways for them to find these old tools or pictures of these old tools is these old magazines. So, you know, even torn up and stinky and water stained, well, that's okay. They can be stinky. Thank you. You guys go check this out. I'm going to try my hardest to be there tomorrow, but I'm going to have my granddaughter, and I haven't seen her much this last year, and today's her birthday, so I'll try my best.
I found a catalog years and years and years back that was from 1917, and it was a 2,000 page catalog, but it was, you know, there was no covers. It was tied up with string. And over the years, I mean, it's taken time, but over the years, I've sold hundreds and hundreds of pages out of that catalog. Some pages, $10 for a page, or I'll sell like, you know, 10 pages or 5 pages for 10 or 15 bucks. But I could have sold that like whole bundle, and I maybe would have gotten 40 or 50 bucks from it. But now I've gotten hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars from that catalog.
It's very similar to all of this print on demand stuff, right? That people do. So honestly, you could scan your stickers. You guys can own your stickers, and you can scan your stickers, and you can print them out, and you can still use them You could print them on glossy photo paper and cut them out and still have the joy of using them and putting them somewhere, but you have your original stickers, right? So you could do the same thing. You could scan those sheets in, and oh, this guy right here, he just recovered, survived something unsurvivable. He's one of my heroes. He just recovered from a long bout of cancer, and we're so happy that you made it, Greg. Anyway, so bye Glenn. Have a great day tomorrow and have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for stopping in. So Courtney popped in your other channel. You guys go sub up to that and see what she's doing and get some ideas, because there's a lot of this old paper stuff, ephemera, that can be scanned into the computer. And I'll tell you what, you may not have a scanner, and scanners may be hard to find, or so you think. Go to an estate sale. You can get one for cheap because people don't buy them and they end up having to call them on. You know,
I just have one of those printer scanner copiers, you know, and I just use that. It sits here next to my desk, and whenever I'm working, I just have something always on there, and I'm always scanning pages. Or if it's not a delicate page, you can use like a duplex scanner or whatever. But
right, so I have one of those. If you have the older, if you have the bigger, like some of the older McCall's and Vogue and whatever magazines from the early 20s and what, they're big. They're 11 by 14. So pick up a flatbed scanner somewhere at an estate sale. There's I guarantee you they will almost give them to you. And those work great for that. And you can scan those in. I mean, you can always take a picture, right? But if you have somewhere you can put a scanner, and if you just have a shelf like this, you can put, like, I'm getting ready to build another one that's not that wide. It's this wide, and it's going to go right here, and it's going to have I have a duplex scanner. I just bought a wireless printer because I was tired of the big old one that I had. And well, here you go, guys. Yep. You got to share that stuff. I'm so excited for you. Period. I mean, it's like you found what? And that is why I always tell you guys, look in all the boxes, look in, pull everything out. You never know what's going to be down at the bottom underneath that last book or whatever. Jody, does your other channel have a car for your picture?
Yes. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So I had some other, okay. But last week, help me, you guys. Whatever, it was either last week or the week before that I talked about food items and stuff like that. Here is, and this guy is in rough shape. He's Masters of the Universe. He's actually a, I've seen two different things. He's fuzzy. The cardstock that he's on fuzzy. He's an iron-on. So you see that it's all backwards. He sells for about $7, it looks like. But you know, and that's something that I am going to. I talked to Courtney about this the other day because she doesn't seem to mind listening to me sometimes. You must be bored, Courtney. But I'm gonna make some junk drawer lots, and they're gonna be, you know, similar items, but I'm gonna. It will be easy because I will spread them out, take a picture of them, and put them in my store, and I will be selling them on Whatnot. So it's super easy because I'll know what they weigh. I'll have pictures up, and then when I get ready to sell them, they'll go like that. But, you know, this is, I don't even know where I got this. It's acid free, but this is another type of sticker. Ocean Waves, FMI, Francis Meyer stickers. I almost
scrapbooking specific stickers.
It might be. because I have these two. Sharon Ann, the Sharon Ann collection, and these are definitely scrapbooking. And I think that those are too, because right, we have all these different scenes that somebody's going to use.
Yeah.
But people will use them for all different kinds of stuff, you know. I didn't pay these prices. I think I got these at the bins. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure where I got these from. But let's just continue on here with people's memories. Sticker fun. I got 2 of these, and you know, it's not just the sticker sheets, but look at this, you guys. They're makes me want to do some, makes me wish I was a kid again and I had time to do. I'm pretty sure we had some of these, but these kind of things, I will pick these up. They've been slightly used, but they didn't tear this apart. The whole thing, you know, and Lori wrote her name on it like she should, so that whoever her brother or sister was, this one. You know, what kind of
my stickers?
Stickers. I have the hard, like the flat, like the USPS flat rate, right? Only it's not a USPS, it's not flat. I get mine from eBay for my free, with my free supplies. So I have an 8 by 7 by what they consider it 1. And then I have the bigger ones that are 12 by 10. And on top of that, when you're shipping something and something like that, you really need to make sure that you write, please do not bend or fold, and thank you. Don't in great big letters write, do not bend or fold, because they're probably going to bend it or fold it. My son worked in the post office for long. This is like fragile stickers. That's like a bullseye. I always write please. I always write thank you. It's just a little extra added precaution.
I finally got this after having written that 10 million times.
They handle with care, do not bend. Thank you. Look at that. Hands off and keep out.
I think it was like $6 on Amazon.
Oh, that's hilarious. You can put it together and send it to Rachel to auction off. What am I putting together? What did I miss? Apparently, I didn't scroll up far enough. What did I miss? You know, it will not be junk. Uh-oh. You should call them a reseller lot. Okay. That's why there will never be, I'm bad. That's why there'll never be a shortage of inventory. Not many will dig through all the boxes. I do. Sherry, are you still here? my new friend that you all met, if you've watched my bins video, she is amazing. So when I went to do my shipping today, I knew that I had one bin that I'd started, because Janet, when she was here helping me, put a bunch of stuff in my big unit for me to sort through. And so I knew that I had one bin of just random, these are Disney. Well, there's all kinds of stuff in here. I got Hercules. A lot of the different Hercules stuff seems to go for some money, because especially the plush. These are, who is this? Mrs. Grossman, and there's 2 modules here. That's how tiny they are, you guys. Sandy Lion, Winnie the Pooh. Sandy Lion is really good about on these stickers here writing. These are fuzzy, aka flocked. And then these are Francis Meyer, which is like that big sheet that I showed you. These are, this should be Holt Howard. Wasn't Holt Howard the original smiley face guy? auto coolants. Oh, sans acid, no acid. Am scam. These aren't super old, but they're cute. And you know, I have like 5 or 6 packages of them. These would be cute to put on your packages at Christmas time if you're shipping. So there's just lots. These are Mrs. Grossman's. You know, I mean, there's somebody out there for all of these. Here's baby Tweety, and these are prismatic. See how they're there's a difference between prismatic and holographic. And she doesn't have it on these, but these are also prismatic and they're Disney. You spent 4 Who spent 4 hours at the Swan sale? Are you tattling on us?
I did.
Sherry and I found things. Let's see. She's talking about me, Sherry. You found things as I walked away. I did, but you know, I mean that you found things that were cool too. Sherry, sometimes hoarder houses required 4 hours. We started in the house, then we went to the sunken living room in the house, then we went to the garage, which in the garage it was pretty much make a pile and give us a price. I think I spent $15 in there. We ended up filling her car and she took me home and I had to come back with my Jeep. Oh, and you guys, you're gonna see her again because I videotaped. We went to the bins the few days before that. Anyway, how about these? You just, you know, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that these are Sandy Lion and they're prismatic. And actually, the goofy ones, I was just looking at them. Are these Provo Craft? Victorian stickers, Victorian style stickers. This kind of. I mean, that's not really, but you know, you guys know what Victorian is. I don't need to tell you. You're not stupid by far. Oh, any of this kind of stuff. There is somebody out there that wants it. This is Mrs. Grossman also, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, when you see stickers, because here's some cute little, it doesn't matter. When Sherry and I were at the bins, these are Francis Meyer and their graduation. What are these? Scrap Ease photo corners, stocking stuffers, acid-free photo corners. I don't know. They were whatever.
For scrapbooking, probably.
Probably. So, and that's a huge market right there. Scrapbooking, right? We all know that. I never could understand that, but then I never had the time to do it either. So, you know, which means absolutely nothing. Your favorite regs were the shirt tails stickers from Hallmark. I have some of those somewhere. Have to find them. Noelle and
One other kind of sticker I wanted to mention was like Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh,
like the trading card stickers. Because even today, there's still people trying to finish off their sets of Garbage Pail Kids. I
may not have 2 sets of those hiding somewhere.
I still have my childhood collection of Garbage Pail Kids stickers and cards, and I keep telling myself I'm going to go through them, find the valuable ones, and sell them, but they're still there. So
Courtney had a challenge 2 years ago, and it was the hashtag free 99, something like that. And I auctioned off a diamond and not white gold. What's the other white metal? Not silver, not white gold. What's the other one? It's more expensive than gold. Platinum, thank you.
Platinum?
I found it in the bottom of a bag that I bought at the bins, and I had it appraised, and it was worth a couple $1,000. Anyway, platinum, thank you. So I put that as one. We all had to pick 10 items, right? And then make a video, and our viewers chose 5 of the 10 items for us to auction off. Well, Robert, Zombie Bargain Hunter, I'll have to link him in here. He had, I don't know how many sets of the Garbage Pail Kids that he delivered newspaper when he was a kid, and he bought them with that money, and he beat me. Those Garbage Pail Kids, he had complete collections, and he beat me with his Garbage Pail Kids beat me. And so, I mean, that's where it's at, you guys. Stickers are money. There is just no way around it. I don't care what anybody says. And they may be ratty tatty. They may be something you've never seen, and you'll go like that. But I will tell you right now, hi, Muriel, how are you? That if you find stickers and they're almost always dirt cheap unless they know what they have, and usually you can still get a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
I highly suggest.
I don't think I've ever been to an estate sale where I bought stickers where they had any idea they were worth anything. I don't they think just always are like a quarter.
Because you're usually, when you find them, you're digging through something that you found them, right? They boxed up all of this stuff, or the kids came through and boxed up, and that's where you find the Hallmark cards too, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you either know or you don't know. And Courtney, would you please drop one of Terry Mindful Recycles? I'll have to put her link in the description too. She found a bunch of new sealed, and some of them were open. Betsy Clark Hallmark stationery and cards and stuff like that. Even one card. I find with single cards all the time. I have a lot of them. Stickers and posters are cheap at estate sales. Yep. I just literally bought 2 in sync. The ones from Mead that were laminated, and they're only about 20 by 12, something like that. And the 2 that I have, nobody else has. So I listed them for $129. Everybody else has got theirs listed for, whatever other stuff. These two particular ones, nobody else see. I won't get that much, but you can hope. I take best offer and run sales and do all of that kind of stuff. But it is what it is. Stickers and stickers, stickers and posters. Very few people take the time to look at the posters.
That's true.
Very, very, very few people. And you can find some posters that are worth a lot of money, because usually if they have posters, they have a bunch of them. And I can guarantee you there are very few people, I'd be one of them, that look at them. And I'll look at every one of them, because it's that last one that you didn't look at. That's the one you want to get. So my advice on an estate sale is, we have a lot of them here. And I mean a lot of them, even when everybody else doesn't have them. There's never not 10 estate sales in this area. Never.
Yeah.
Between
usually 20 or more.
Yeah. Between the companies that list them on estatesales.net, estatesale.finder, yard sale treasure map, then you got the private people, then you got the people that only post on Facebook, you got the people that only post on Craigslist, so you can't just depend on the biggest. A lot of them won't post on the estatesale.net.org.finder because it costs them money and they have to have it in by a certain date. They have to have their pictures in by a certain date or it doesn't go up. And a lot of them just don't have time to get them in, and they're lucky to get them up on Thursday night on Craigslist or Facebook or whatever. So, yep, you need to come here. Did you have another step?
I think a lot of people treat an estate sale. Oh, I think a lot of people too treat an estate sale like a garage sale, like they want to be in and out. But the reason I like estate sales more than garage sales is because they're selling everything. So if they're selling everything, then you get to look, you should stay and look through everything. I mean, almost every estate sale I go to, I'm there for 3 hours or more, you know, because you got to look at everything.
Yep. Well, I'm glad that Sherry talked to me at Retails one day, and she's not feeling too swell right now. Hopefully you're feeling better today. I'm so glad that she came up and talked to me because she's an amazing person. And one of these days I'll drag her along and we'll come and hit an estate sale with you so that you can meet her. Cause I think you'd really like her too. I know you will. There's no thinking about it. It's always fun to go with another person sometimes too, because of the things that they know that you don't know and the things that you know that they don't know, and you teach each other things and you can be a really good wingman for somebody else, you know. So yeah, right here. Yep. Sign on the corner, not listed. For sure. So when you look at all of the sales on Craigslist or wherever, go through the pictures, go through all of them and see what you see and choose one, maybe two, and go to them. Is this Angie?
I like to go through the pictures, do some research, look up some prices so I know once I get there what I want to grab and what, you know, isn't worth it or whatever. But
Terry,
of course, you never know what their prices are going to be.
Have you met Terry yet? Have you guys ran into each other yet? Terry, Mindful Recycle?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Haven't.
So she called.
So the last sale.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just going to say the last estate sale that I went to last weekend, Estella told me about, and she was talking about Terry, but yeah, so we all need to get together sometime.
By the way, Estella, are you lurking? If you're lurking, you better say something. I haven't met her yet either, but so Terry one day, she messages me, and I was going to be good and not go to any estate sales this weekend. But they had a private one listed that wasn't very far away from me. Justin had just moved back. He needed some clothes, and this was listed as a man sale. It was only a man. He wasn't married. He didn't have a girlfriend. He passed away. One kid from Colorado, one from Seattle, and they had come down and they had been going through his estate and I did a haul video from this estate sale. He worked for Pepsi Cola for years, and the whole driveway was just lined with free stuff. And I loaded up and I told the guy, I said, I said, seriously, this is free? And he goes, yeah. And I go, no, I'm going to give you some money for this. And he goes, no, I don't want any money. And I go, dude, I'm going to sell this stuff. And so I'm going to give you some money. So Terry had sent me a message in the Masonic Lodge no, it was one of the Buddhist temples was having a huge sale, and she goes, they just have boxes and boxes of paper, and she goes, that's not my thing, but you should come. So she sent me the address. So I get to this one. I just don't like dealing with electronics. It's not that I don't know about them or anything. So there was a Super Nintendo. Was it a Super Nintendo? I don't know. So I took all these pictures of all the electronics in the boxes and made sure that one was in the picture, and I sent it to her, and she goes, what's the address? I'll be right there. And she bought it, and she sold it for almost $1,000. She did. So know your people around you and contact them. I never did make it to the other sale, but she bought some stuff. But it's Same with Marie. Marie and I used to go to all kinds. We get all kinds. Marie's about the only person, Sherry, now that has been able to, that I will literally ride with and go, because most people, I'll go to an estate sale with anybody, but you better bring your own car because you're not going to want to be there as long as I am.
Right.
And I think that's a lot how you work too. You just systematically go through everything. If you're there, spend the time to go through everything. Then maybe the next day go to another one.
Exactly. You're there. You might as well.
Jan, you could have gotten a KitchenAid from Walmart warehouse. Uh-oh. You know, I'm looking for one for you.
I hate to cut this short, but I'm supposed to be leaving for the movies in 5 minutes.
Oh, so, we'll have a good time. And thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Guys, this girl right here, if you're not following her, you're missing out. That's all I can say. Thanks so much, Jody.
Thank you for everybody that subbed. I saw a bunch of messages of people who subbed. Thank you. I'm almost at 5,000, so that'd be fun to get to soon.
Ooh, yes. All right. Thanks a lot. Have fun at the movies. Tell your mom and your sister I said
all right,
hi.
Guys. I will. Good night.
Yes, right here. They vibrate and stuff. You need an older one. We'll find her one. You will bring snacks next time. Yes, that's something that we didn't do. So, you know, another thing I was going to talk about too is bumper stickers, which are stickers, right? Bumper stickers are a huge thing too. So the sticker niche is amazingly wild. And if you just go onto YouTube and you type in vintage stickers, you will be, Siggy, how are you? You will be amazed at how many videos there are out there. So if Courtney's is going to be one of the first ones that comes up. So if you don't like stickers or weren't raised with them like me, that's okay. Because as long as you know and you start picking them, Jim Shore pieces are good to pick up. Yes, but just make sure you comp them and you're not paying too much for them. Some of his pieces are worth more than others, right? Good night. Thanks for popping in. And we posted your link, or I don't know I'm not sure if this is Angie or if it's Kristen, but if it's Kristen already knows that she posted the link. If it's Angie, we posted the link. Let's do lunch podcast tomorrow. You saved a Dale Earnhardt for, oh, there you go. No joke, you guys. They may not sell right away and they may fly right out of your store, or you may keep them for yourself because it may be something that may be the thing that you collect. Like sewing machines. Yep, for sure. So, stickers to me are, because like I said, it wasn't something I grew up with. They just make you happy. How can you not be happy when you see them? Unless you're scraping them off the window because you let your grandson put them all over the inside of your car window. Good night, Mia. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. You know, so I can't even tell you to not pick up a sticker. And you know, I mean, not like I'm gonna twist your arm or anything like that, but it's just amazing. And you don't even have to look up all of these stickers we didn't even talk about Lisa Frank really. And then there's these illuminations, but you can just go in here and you can go 1980s. Look at, it's already got them stickers, and it's just going to made in the 80s. It's just going to come up with all of these different, what the heck is that? And you're going to see, here we go, wacky packages. You're going to see all of these different brands, all of these different type Pac-Man. I mean, how many of these different brands and things? Look at this, E.T., Batman, The Lost Boys. How many of these have we even just forgotten about? because it's not, you know, and you can do the same thing for 90s. You can do the same thing for the 70s, Honda, all of truck stickers that you would, it just goes on and on. Oh, here, how about these? Are these what I think they are? I didn't even bring these up. Let's see if the picture pops up. These are like a rainbow foil Ziggy stickers, but then they also have the jelly kind of stickers. You started pulling all stickers from the bins. Yep. If you see them, grab them. These are foil, similar American greetings. And then they have the jelly type ones that you stick on your windows. You know, window clings, those are a big thing too. Oh yes, this one right here. Stinky toilet paper, we used to call that. This one right here. Some of these can go for really good money. This lot right here, see all the different colors? Yep. Socially hazardous. Well, maybe we shouldn't show all of these. What normal people worry me? I need that one. Sorry, but I am not normal. I better get out of there before I get in trouble. Gonna get yelled at by Courtney for showing stuff I shouldn't show. Anything. Hi, Mary. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Without the 43 or with Greg. Anything transportation, oil or gas related. This is oil or gas. So let's look for let's go over here and let's look at vintage airplane. This isn't going to pull up what I want it to. Right here. See these? Delta, United, Adventure Weights, anything that has to do with, I'd rather be flying, a Cessna, any of that kind of stuff. Trains, planes, automobiles, boats. A big collector's market that you guys may or may not be aware of is anything to do with cruise ships. People collect those. Moonlight sticker, cruise ship sticker, car ship. I was looking at I'm not a cruise ship. I've never been on a cruise. I don't think I would want to go on a cruise. What's the name of some of the cruise ships? Oh, man. Well, shucky darn. Oh, that's all right, Julie. You're here now. We already did Garbage Pail Kids, but thank you very much. NASCAR, you name it. It's there, right? Princess, thank you. Princess Cruise Lines. And you can do, there's pins. I mean, just look at when you go into an estate sale and you start seeing this kind of stuff. They did a lot of, it's not just stickers. Ask me about Carnival's vacation guarantee, Disney Cruise Lines, Pirate Night, Girls Fun. Let's see if they have stickers. I'm sure they do. So Princess, that's a pin. Here's, oh, hey, Jan, here's some playing cards. What do you know? Planner stickers, Princess Cruises right here, red bubble stickers. All of this stuff. Stickers, stickers, stickers. Mardi Gras, you name it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Scored a quart-sized bag of cruise collectible pins, new old stock. Yes. You know, it just never ends. And when you get to that point where you think that there's nothing that will surprise you that people collect, you will get surprised. You will get surprised over and over and over again. I believe so. Skateboard stickers. Yep. Skateboard stickers, big time. Yep. Skateboard stickers are a huge thing, actually. And you will have not only skateboard, Danielle, Yard Sales and Dreams, both of her boys do disc golf. And so the ships will give you playing cards for free. If you just ask at the desk, they'll give you all kinds of stuff for free. Well, there you go. My friend Renee, I don't know if she's watching. She hasn't been feeling well. She and her husband go on quite a few cruises, and her kid and her grown kids. So yeah. Yep, right here. Vintage skateboard stickers. And I'll tell you what, if you find an old beat up skateboard and it's got stickers on it, it may be worth it just for the stickers that are on the bottom of the skateboard, because somebody will hang that on their wall. You've been on a handful of cruises? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I have a friend who has vintage scratch and sniff, but they're in an album stuck on cellophane. What would be good? You're going to have to go back to the beginning and watch, because Jody was on here and we talked about all of that. And you really almost just have to sell them per page or per the whole album. Yep. Jody Toy Addict. So, and she just did a video on a sticker book. She has a bunch of them. If you go back and watch later, Maria, I know you, Mary. I called her Maria for a long time. Oh, I'm telling you, that's what happens when you get old. But if you're not sub to Jody, Mary, go sub to her, because you and your daughter will love her videos. Will love her videos. And your daughter will learn a ton of stuff, because she's smart like you. She's smart like a rom. So I guess I hopefully opened your guys' eyes to a lot of different kind of stickers, instead of just, I mean, we all know about, I like to think, I shouldn't say that. I haven't said it for a while. I would like to think that we all know about Lisa Frank, but not everybody does. I would like to think that we know about Sanrio, Hello Kitty, but not everybody does. Jody Toy Addict, it's in my description. And you can just click on it. So, but we don't. I mean, there's stuff that we pulled up that neither one of us have seen. So, when you're feeling bored and whatnot, go on Google and pull some stuff up, something that you've been interested in, but we're not sure. I mean, you guys, look at this. $61 this sold. I'm on the wrong. Jody said, and I agree with her, that these are her favorite ones to sell. This is Sandy Lion, and it's a maxi sticker, so it's that whole big sticker. $61, 4 bids. What did they start it at? They started it at 25. So you just don't really realize how much these things are worth. Look at, they'll get this. They will get this. They'll at least get that. So I don't have a problem selling a small lot of stuff just to get rid of it. And if somebody else wants to buy it, thanks, Mary. I can't fathom paying that much, right? Well, that's why when you see them, you need to grab them and you know, and don't let your daughter have them because they're darn cute. And what kid wouldn't want them, right? I mean, who wouldn't want? Look at these little turtles. Oh my gosh. Look at the little guy with the glasses. Who wouldn't want those? Who wouldn't want those? They're cute. She's not into stickers, but she may be into them once you start collecting them. You better watch out. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for hanging with me. I had fun. Stickers just make you happy. How can you not be happy when you look at turtles with glasses on? All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next week.